All right, so cold mornings or cool. It depends on how you look at it. Grand Junction's supposed to be 33. Montrose, we should be 30. This morning we didn't do that. Tomorrow we won't either. But that'll be the last of these cold mornings because we will achieve the seasonal averages by Thursday morning. And then we're going to build on that for our morning low temperatures that are going to get better. Of course, that also means we have a warming trend for the afternoons to look forward to as well. Now, as far as today and yesterday, those were our two cool days. We're supposed to be 61, Grand Junction, supposed to be 57, Montrose. We didn't get there today. We'll get closer tomorrow. In fact, we'll see some good improvements tomorrow for Grand Junction on the order of 10 degrees warmer. And from there, we build through the weekend and into the start of next week. We've got a good warming trend. It's going to see 80-degree readings in eastern Utah, the deserts, and middle and upper 70s for a few spots. Probably even some temperature ties and or record sets. Maybe an opportunity or two for that late this weekend. The stretch of warm temperatures will continue indefinitely, at least through the next 10 days. And even when you triple that, looking into the future beyond that, there's only 2 or 3 days that cool back down to the 50-degree category. That's good news for gardeners. If you like to play in the dirt, I think it's time. I don't really see a whole lot of cold snaps in our future, so you could get dirty. What we do have is wind chill today, just like yesterday. A little breezy, making the temperatures feel colder than they actually are. We have wind speeds 5 to 15 to near 20 miles per hour. Top wind gusts of the day, just as we anticipated, never really achieved outside of the 25 to 35 mile per hour category. We'll keep breezy conditions heading into the evening hours. We're also going to start clearing, or I should say continue clearing the sky. By tomorrow morning, a mostly clear start to the day. Going to be a beautiful sunrise. It's going to have a beautiful sunset tonight. It happens around 7:25. Tomorrow morning about 7:14. Both of them will be picture perfect. We don't have active hazardous weather here in Colorado, but that's a different story. We had tornadic activity in East Texas and Oklahoma, tornadic activity just this afternoon in Mississippi. Later tonight, it's Alabama, the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida. These areas for the next 36 to 48 hours are going to have tornadic elements in their forecast. Flooding also. You know, on the backside of our storm system, we get the cool air. On the backside of the storm systems in the deep south, they get flooding because it's torrential rain. We could use some of that rain. We won't get any. We have rain deficits for many sites across the western slope, anywhere from 1/2 inch to a 3/4 of an inch. Unfortunately, our pattern dictates storm-free activity. Now, all that, and this is a great example of that trough of low pressure, good trough across the central portion of the United States. These carry our storms through here. This is carrying the storm through that area. Opposite of the trough is the ridge of high pressure. That's what we get into our forecast. Clear skies, dry conditions, quiet weather. Warming trend, that's going to continue through the start of next week. So temperatures, that's something you're going to feel increasing. The exception being tomorrow morning, as I indicated, that should be our last chilly start to the day. We'll be in the upper 20s. We should be in the lower 30s for a few spots. Some of us almost 10 degrees cooler than we want to be, but we have a quiet start to this midweek period. And when our afternoons warm, our mornings don't cool off as much. So a lot going on. I understand irrigation canals are going to start getting filled up probably in the next 2 weeks. The bees have arrived. Haven't seen many blossoms, but I've seen some whips change in colors, so we'll see how that plays out. As far as temperatures go, look at this stretch through the end of the work week, Thursday, Friday, near the 70-degree mark for Grand Junction, pushing towards the 80-degree mark late this weekend. Sunday, I've earmarked Grand Junction for a record day. 77's in the record book. We're forecasting 78. Montrose for us, it's upper 60s for the end of the week and low 70s for the weekend.